Good morning, everyone. My name is Aaron Williams Orr, and our team name is the Hydro Thinkers. And I'm here with Brandon, Chris.
And CJ.
Okay. Our presentation is about the global water crisis, a complex issue involving challenges related to water scarcity, water pollution, and poor water management.
We aim to raise awareness about this critical issue and present possible solutions such as social media awareness, cloud seeding, improving infrastructure, and desalinization plants.
We hope to inspire action to protect our planet's precious water resources, in addition to reducing the devastation of impacts as of the water crisis as food security, public health, and economic stability.
Water is important for maintaining personal care, serving as a key element in our daily lives. It's an essential tool in keeping us clean, allowing us to do things such as showering and washing our hands. Without access to clean water, these basic personal care practices become challenging, depicting the importance of ensuring that everyone has access to clean and safe water worldwide. Now we'll dive into the history of the water crisis. The aqueducts. The Romans built the aqueducts, which is a structure used to transport water over hundreds of miles using gravity.
We also have Egypt. Egypt is struggling with a water crisis. Egypt's dependence on the Nile River faced challenges due to the Aswan Dam being built. Factors like population growth, climate change, and water pollution worsened the crisis, and it's estimated that Egypt will run out of water by 2025.
In essence, the water crisis in Egypt as well as the aqueducts highlight how this is not only a present problem, but it's been a problem in the past. So all of these issues above are connected on farmers' access to clean water. Contaminated crops leads to lower quality crops, causing food prices to increase, which leads to price increase to meet demand. Also, this will contribute to higher cancer rates, which will overwhelm hospitals.
This can cause people to move to cities like Chicago where there is fresh water to use, and which leads to overcrowding. The increase in new residents will result in a housing shortage, which will cause people to be forced into poor living conditions. Additionally, this will increase the rate of crime as people will resort to crime in order to survive without these required resources.
Global warming is driven by greenhouse gas emissions like carbon dioxide, which disrupts the Earth's water cycle and accelerating the melting of glaciers and altering precipitation patterns worldwide. This intensifies water scarcity, which impacts agriculture, biodiversity, and freshwater availability in various regions. Also, the North Atlantic Current is a vital regulator of climate patterns and is influenced by global warming. Therefore, addressing climate change and its impact on the water needs to be addressed.
The Colorado River Basin. The Colorado River Basin provides water to over 40 million people and is now experiencing a water crisis due to droughts, overuse, and climate change.
So, as you guys can see, the 7 states include Arizona, California, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. These 7 states all rely on the Colorado River, overall stressing the importance of global management practices worldwide.
This river is in high demand given that its water irrigates farms and contributes to 90% of the country's winter greens. Now let's connect to this issue you've probably seen on the news, the Gaza war. During the Gaza war, Israel's decision to shut off the water supply to the Gaza region left the people susceptible to waterborne disease, infections, and dehydration. And this emphasized that this is not a small issue, but a matter of life and death. 7 water facilities, including reservoirs in Gaza City, Jabalibeh refugee camp, and Rafah, were destroyed or severely damaged in the first week of November alone. In Gaza, 96.2% of household water is undrinkable. And according to United Nations, most of Gaza's water doesn't meet the World Health Organization standards for consumption. However, in order to make the water viable, the Palestinians relied on desalination and water treatment. However, the airstrikes from Israel and the blockade of territory has caused a complete collapse in Gaza's water system.
Okay, so now we'll talk about the Panama Canal. As you can see in the images, it's a route that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, and this facilitates efficient transportation instead of traveling around South America.
By traversing the Panama, ships save time, fuel, and operational costs. The canal encounters challenges stemming from decreased rainfall and the drought, results in low water levels, prompting the need for solutions. Here's a visualization of how exactly this works. The Panama Canal utilizes a system of locks and gates, which help to facilitate the passage of the ships.
Okay, so these locks feature massive gates that open and close to control water flow and secure vessel within the chambers. Ships enter the locks, gates close, and water is either pumped in or drained to raise or lower the ship to match the adjacent canal section. This allows for efficient, profitable navigation through the canal.
The Panama Canal heavily relies on the Gatun Lake for water, but faces challenges from droughts from an El Nino event causing the low water levels. This restricts ship navigation, reduce cargo capacity, and revenue. Ships are unable to carry sufficient cargo as stacking products becomes difficult and ships risk sinking due to the lack of buoyancy from water displacement. To solve this, we present the following.
So first, taking weight off the ships not only reduces the pressure, but allows for ships to build. We can also build our ships lighter. So when we build our ships lighter, this allows more cargo and heavier cargo to get through to increase profitability. But also we can do the traditional method, which was keep the ships the same, but instead of using heavier cargo, we can lighten the weight of the cargo, which allows more ships to get through.
Now we'll mention another one of our solutions, cloud seeding. Cloud seeding is a crucial tactic in battling the water crisis, which involves injecting silver iodide in the clouds to enhance rainfall or snowfall, reducing water scarcity. This method benefits people, plants, animals in drought-stricken areas and underscores the importance of sustainable water management practices in addressing this crisis. An additional solution is desalination plant. Desalination plant is a facility that produces fresh water through process like reverse osmosis. In reverse osmosis, high pressure is applied to force seawater through a semi-permeable membrane, which allows fresh water molecules to pass through while trapping salt and other impurities, which produces drinkable water.
Desalination plants can cost about $250 million to produce, and which is the reason why third world countries like India, for example, don't have many desalination plants, while the U.S. had over 300 as of recorded to 2022. In order to shorten this gap, international countries support, including donations and aid assistance programs, can help address financial barriers.
Okay, so in conclusion, the global water crisis needs to be addressed. This also impacts the economy. We've presented solutions such as cloud seeding, desalination plants, and water conservation efforts. And also, the water crisis is not only a local problem, but a global problem.
Don't take water for granted because it might not always be there. Thank you all for listening.
Okay, gentlemen. So how did we end up picking this topic?
So we ended up choosing this topic when we were looking at images of the brown water in Jackson, Mississippi, and it just jumped out to us, and we just had to get on this as soon as possible.
We looked at images in Flint, Michigan, where they did not have enough water. Their water is brown, and we wanted to solve this issue of the water crisis.
Yeah, nice job, gentlemen. This is a tough There's one, the cleanliness of it, and also the drought affecting the Panama Canal. I was reading about. What are other countries doing that would? Hello? There you go. The question. Yes, I did. What other solutions and countries have you seen that of having some success with some of the either so I know you've done a lot. What else did you see
India and a desalination plant because because they're struggling with a water crisis as well. So spreading desalination plants across these countries are helping.
You mentioned something about the cost. Are they expensive to build those plants?
Yes, they can cost up to 250 million. This is why I recommend investing in smaller form factor desalination plants and spreading them to short costs and spread them around the world.
It sounds like it's a good solution, but expensive.
Yes. But as an example, the United States can donate money to India because in an interview, Joe Biden was on June 22nd, 2023. Joe Biden was discussing how he wanted to prioritize a healthy relationship with India. So by donating them and helping them with this issue, they can help maintain a great relationship.